Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my brothers. Make una see wetin dey happen o. I say ihe na-ata that's ebe na-ata ji. It's not far from the G. Na ebe na-ata ji anọghị very far from Obebe Kereji. What am I trying to say is this: the Judas Iscariot that swallowed the $150 million to sabotage the Biafra movement
and the quest for Trump to intervene on the buying of masses of Christians in Nigeria, my brother, that person have been decoded and FBI will pick the person up very soon. Who am I trying to refer? This guy, I once called him God sent to us. This guy is being trusted by Trump for sending him alone to go to Nigeria to examine the condition of Nigeria and the IDP they have in Nigeria. I'm talking about this US lawmaker by name Rep Really More. Make I show you what the guy talk. For you to know that $150 million I swear is still working against the Biafra independence. Is still working. Tinubu deserves credit. State police will protect Christians. US lawmaker. You don't understand. Wait, let me read it again. Tinubu deserves credit. This is the same guy we all trust on. Because Donald Trump put a lot of trust on this guy to deliver a very good judgment, to deliver an information that will be enough to persecute Nigeria and their leaders. The same person we put all our trust on. In fact, at a point, I call him Nnamdi Kanu's photocopy, Nnamdi Kanu's replicant. There's no any name I didn't call this man. I am sorry, my people, if you misunderstood me, or maybe I gone too far to make this kind of assertion. But I tell you the truth. The same person they sent to persecute Tinubu now is saying that Tinubu deserves credit because even the law of state police have not been passed. But this man don't they sing Tinubu's praises. From the day that information leaked about $150 million being pumped into into lawmakers of the United States of America, since then they have been speaking from the side of their mouth. The crews have changed. The one they call Mike Arnold, they sound vocal as it used to be before. It's only some few we don't know are the ones who are standing against the working of that $150 million. So I tell you the truth. Including the people who are very close to Trump, my brother. All of them have compromised. But let me read this article. We still have many articles, but let me read this one before we come back to analyze it to the best of our knowledge and to a layman's understanding. My brothers, when I talk now, some people will say, oh, why are you condemning US? After all, you are the one that is siding them. My brother, we react to news. The way it comes, the way we are going to react to it. But I'm very happy that our ancestors have unveiled the unfriendly friends we call friends, because this guy is an unfriendly friend. You may see him as your friend, but he is not. He is very, very far away from you. A United States lawmaker, make on listen, Really More, has welcomed the passage of the Constitution alteration bill seeking to establish state police in Nigeria. You are giving Tinubu credit already when it is going to be passed into law. But let me also tell you, my brother, passing this into law means giving Tinubu more power, because that is when he will then have chance to conquer all the whole states, including all the whole local governments. He don't have state police. He conquered the ones he conquered. When he gets state police, my brother, this story we are talking here, we're not going to be talking again. Election is coming now. Everybody, this state police, my brother, okay, the question now. Federal police is not even making it easy because they get federal power and federal might. Not to talk of state police, whereby our so-called governors are now becoming demigod. That what they say is what will happen, whether it is for the interest of the masses or not. Let us continue reading, please. I'm very sorry. Moore, who represents West Virginia's 2nd Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives, said the reform would help states better protect their citizens and reduce dependency on security decisions from Abuja. He made the remarks in a post on his X handle, which happened on Wednesday. Moore said he had long advocated the establishment of state police, of a state-level police focus in Nigeria, especially in the relation to attacks on Christians. I am encouraged to see Nigeria Senate approve legislation to establish state police forces, a reform I have called for publicly and privately since I first started investigating the genocide against Christians in Nigeria. I can't stress how critical this law that will empower states to protect their own citizens and reduce dependence on decision makers in Abuja is to the effort to defend persecuted Christians and address insecurity. He wrote, okay, according to him, he said, the US Congressman commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for supporting the proposal. The same people who are initiating bandits into the military will still compromise this state police by also giving out the informations, taking their own their own foot soldiers in the bush and then integrate them into the police architecture. It is not going to end well. That is the only thing I'm saying. Okay, let us continue this reading. However, he noted that the amendment will still require approval from at least 2/3 of the State House of Assembly before taking effect. Which you know that even the Northerners, who are more in numbers, have already turned the bill that, because not be today they talk about state police. No be today. It is not so. It did not started today. These people who have already taken up that business of kidnapping, unrest, terrorism in the north, they are all in Aso Rock. They are part of the people who is going to pass this resolution. And they will say no to it. In fact, they have already condemned it and said they didn't want state police. Anything you want to do now to say, oh, let this country be good, the Northerners will tell you, Nehi Kaba. The same thing with the Southwest. Each time that it is not their own person is taking the lead, my brother, they will differ from everything. Even if you bring a bill that is going to make every citizen in that country living like a king, they will tell you no. Because to them, they believe that when that bill is being passed, it's going to benefit some people from some particular region. They have already tagged people of a particular concern, which is the people of the Southeast. They always say it. Obasanjo did not hide his own. He come out and said that the National Assembly of Nigeria, both past and present, that instead of them to pass a law to benefit an Igbo man, they rather not pass that law. And on a large extent, that law they want to pass is going to benefit them, their own citizens, their own indigents who have been stinkingly poor. But they will tell you they rather not pass that law because it's going to benefit a little bit to people of Igbos. Let us continue. President Tinubu deserves credit for pushing it forward. But now, we need 2/3 of the states to ratify before it will take effect. More added. The Senate on Wednesday passed the constitutional alteration bill seeking to establish state police across the federation, and more than 2/3 of senators voted in support. The proposal law seeks to create a state policing structure that will operate alongside the federal police system. Under the bill, governors will be empowered to appoint commissioners of police for their states, subject to confirmation by their respective houses of assembly. The bill also contains provisions meant to prevent abuse of state police powers. It provides that the state police cannot be deployed against individuals or groups merely for criticizing a state government except in accordance with the law. Which law? The law that they have altered. Okay, moving forward. The bill will only become part of the constitution after securing the required approvals from state legislatures and completing other constitutional processes. Okay, another information here, or rather another news that I'm going to attach to this. This is one of the trending news as of today, Friday, the 26th day in the month of June and in the year of 2026. Okay, it said DSS grills very dark black man over leaked coup trial video. Okay, let us go there. The Department of State Service, DSS, has grilled social media influencer Martins Vincent Osei, popularly known as Very Dark Black Man, over a leaked video connected to the ongoing coup plot trial, according to Okute News. Reports that the development follows court order by Justice Joyce Abdulmalik of the Federal High Court in Abuja, according to information. I'm reading from my Apple laptop, so please don't be offended. The court reminds demanded a probe on how the restricted footage made its way into the public domain. The video footage was presented as evidence in the trial of suspect accused of attempting to overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, a case that dates back to the arrest of several individuals in 2024. The Director of Public Prosecution, Rotimi Oyedepo, during court proceedings on June 23 of 2026 and 24 of 2026, informed the court that the restricted video was circulating on very dark man social media platforms, violating an earlier court order that restricted its distribution. Then the question there now is, who leaked the video to him? Maybe your police officers. Speaking on the encounter via his Instagram page, Very Dark Man revealed that he underwent hours of questioning before being released in the early hours of the morning. I go home around 2 a.m. this morning after spending hours at the DSS office, where I was interrogated and investigated over a video I posted 4 days ago, Very Dark Man said. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is set to probe human rights activists Deji Adeyanju and Very Dark Man over claims linked to terror financing, illegal funding channels, and other possible security issues. Okute News reports that the move follows a petition submitted by lawyer Blessing Abomehere, who asked the commission to investigate how the two figures raised and used money for their public activities. So agony and pain. Somebody is suing Very Dark Man and Deji, how they raise money for their activities. But this same person can also sue the federal government to come and tell them how they are being used, the public funds they are borrowed. That country is going to be good. Okay, all right. Okay, according to the Guardian, he called for checks on their sponsorships, advocacy drives, media work, protests, and legal actions. In the petition dated June 17 of 2026, he asked the EFCC to examine whether the funds behind their activities come from legal and clear source. Okay, the lawyer also raised concerns about compliance with tax rules, financial reporting, and other regulations tied to their operations. Abomehere said the level of their public engagement makes it necessary to take a closer look at their financial dealings to rule out any breach of financial laws, hidden funding networks. Distraction. The country is busy guarding you, borrowing the future of your children. You are here suing the Deji and the Very Dark Man to come and explain how they get money for their activities. Hey, God have mercy. What a misplaced priority. Okay, let us continue. The petition also mentioned possible security concerns, stating that in some cases, funding channels can be used to influence public opinion or weaken trust in government institutions. He urged the agency to find out if any local or foreign groups are backing their activities. He further requested a full review of their financial records, including bank accounts, assets, business links, and any organizations connected to them, to check for issues such as money laundering, illegal fundraising, or tax evasion. Lawyer. Okay, now. The lawyer also asked the EFCC to work with other security and financial agencies to assess whether the funds used in their activities pose any risk to national security. This person never writes petition against the bandits that is spying people, but he's writing petition against Deji Adeyanju and Very Dark Man. Not that I love these two guys well, Not that I love them. I don't even love them. But my brother, you see that zoo called Nigeria. Let me tell you the problems of the zoo. 1, the president. 2, the legislators. 3, the people they are ruling. These are the problem of that country. 4, their judiciary. And then number 5, the last and the most obonga all, their media houses. These are the 5 problems. That if they made away with these 5 problems, these five agendas, my brother, that country is going to move forward. But no. There's nothing of such. They are not prepared to move forward, not anytime soon. But let us continue reading this article and then we'll come back here to discuss more. Okay. He, however, stated that the petition is an accusation of guilt against either Adeyanju or Very Dark Man, but call for proper investigation to clear doubt and ensure transparency. He added that if investigation shows all funds were lawfully obtained and used, it will help restore public trust and settle concerns about their activities. You are not well. You are very, very sick. I repeat, you are very, very sick. That lawyer that is suing these guys. The judiciary have gone down, the executive have gone down, the legislative is a rubber stamp. Then tell me, how on earth do you think that this kind of country in existence is going to survive? They will tell you, this one, they are just like what our people used to say, a broken bottle have no mequatancy. My brother, you see that country, there's nothing you can do about it. That country is gone, and it's gone for good. Anyway, my people, now here we go take a break here, and I'll go hear my voice again when I come back. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Judas Iscariot has been detected, and FBI is going to pick him up very soon. He needs to explain to us what really changed from his initial standing on the Christian genocide in Nigeria. That is rape, really more. Until I come your way again, I say remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day, and may your star lead you to where you desire. Kachineke meziokwu.